Good morning once again. Yeah, greetings from London, where Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning has taken over this city for the upcoming world premiere. Tom and his co-stars right now in Cannes in the south of France, returning tomorrow to face fans and the media and a smattering of royalty at Leicester Square in the heart of London town. Now, I have the pleasure of talking to Tom's co-stars, including Angela Bassett, who now plays the US president, and his long-standing sidekick Benji, played by the very fabulous Simon Pegg. Simon, it's lovely to see you, sir.
You too, Richard. Always a pleasure.
Congratulations on this.
Thank you, man.
It's wild, eh?
Yeah. Yeah. Gave my daughter an asthma attack yesterday.
My blood pressure's still sky high, I think. Congratulations on the promotion.
Oh, I appreciate that.
Was it a no-brainer to come back for this?
Absolutely. Absolutely. I just had the best time ever working with Tom and with Chris McQuarrie, our director. Both of them equally wanting to give the audience the best movie experience possible. They both come with such joy that it's infectious. And you catch the fever and you're there for it, you know?
You played president a couple of times now, recently.
Couple times recently. Yeah,
Queen.
back to back. Queen, president. I think I prefer queen. President might be a little bit limiting.
Smart people on every side are close to panicking. What exactly is your plan?
It's 20 years since you've been working on these things.
It is, yeah.
I'm sure when you started, you couldn't have imagined.
Not in the slightest. I thought I was a bit of stunt casting, you know. JJ and Tom had seen Shaun of the Dead, and I thought, this guy's funny. I never knew for a second that I would be 6 films in and, you know, and had the chance to grow the character. I never take it for granted. I never sort of assume that it will ever happen again, you know. It's just something that happened to me, and I'm thrilled to have been part of it.
And you've seen the world while making these things, of all the wonderful locations.
Yeah, I mean, literally around the world. I mean, to the very top of the world for this film. We went, you know, within sort of 500 miles of the North Pole, and that was amazing. Whenever I do a new movie, I always ask McHugh, where are we going this time, you know? And he never disappoints.
Well, you've got to go highest and deepest and furthest and
Yeah, right,
fastest.
yeah. Bottom of the ocean, top of the world.
You must feel incredibly proud of the body of work you're creating.
You can say that. It's come together, who knows how. You know, you remember the first day, how it all began. It began maybe with a recitation of a poem, you know, just a really small number of lines. And it's just continued to grow and grow. And to be able to do that, I thought, I mean, the experience that I had, to be a part of that. And so that's what I endeavored to do, you know, to train, to make it possible, because it seemed impossible at the time, and for those around me, it seemed an impossible task. But you just have to believe.
You gave him an aircraft carrier?
So tell me about Tom, because his fingerprints are on every frame.
Yeah.
And yet he's the star as well. Give me a sense of working with the guy.
Well, I think that Tom Cruise is the Tom Cruise people looking in from the outside see. We see Tom, a far more sort of relatable and, dare I say, ordinary human being. But Tom who goofs around and Tom who is, you know, mischievous and fun on set is a different guy. And it's fun to see that.
Well, he loves you. You're on the Christmas cake list.
I am. I get a gingerbread house.
You got your cake delivered halfway up a hill in the
I did, yeah.
somewhere.
That was a chocolate tart that he phoned a French bakery in Tonon to make for my birthday. He's that guy.
How do you get on the list?
The cake. Spent 20 years with him.
We would love to see more of this franchise. Is there anything you can tell us that we don't know?
I can't tell you anything except that with Tom Cruise, it's not impossible.
Our lives are the sum of our choices. This was your calling.
I need you to trust me. One last time.
Yeah, the Tom Cruise Christmas cake list is a real thing, and Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning hits cinemas this Saturday in our neck of the woods, a few days earlier than the rest of the world. How cool is that? Tom, our special guest on this show tomorrow morning. Can't wait.
It's so cool.
It's a great get.
Well, it is Tom Cruise week all this week, and you
yes.
wouldn't believe it, Dickie, but this is all catching on even in the preschools around Australia right now. Have
Amazing.
a look at this video posted by a little drama school up the road from there.
You are the code red!
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want answers?
I think I'm entitled.
You want answers!
I want the truth!
You can't handle the truth!
Talented kids.
They got a big future, don't you think?
A few good men.
A few good
A few
kids.
young men there.
Very nice.
Thank you, Dickie.